Welcome back to all of you. This next conversation is going to resonate with many of you watching, because how many times have you been told, just work out more, eat less, that's how you lose weight? But for many of us, it's not that simple. Some of you watching right now have tried absolutely everything. It's still not working, and it's so frustrating. So when is it the time to turn to a professional at PremierU for help? Well, the time is right now, my friends, because we are turning to that professional on this Thursday morning. We're happy to have our friend Jordan Kimler with us. She is a nurse practitioner at PremierU, and one of her patients, Alisa Lunan, who can tell us more about her journey. Ladies, always good to see you.
Great to see you.
I like to set the stage, Jordan, for people who are not familiar exactly with what PremierU does. Will you please explain that story, and also what brought Alisa to you?
So we take an individualized approach when it comes to patients, whether that's hormone management, weight loss, lifestyle choices, really developing a plan that can be easily integrated into their lives. So when Alisa came to me, she was struggling with weight issues, some hormonal changes that were occurring for perimenopause. Her and I sat down, we developed a plan that could easily be integrated into her life.
And let's talk about your story, Alisa, because what was the turning point where you finally said to yourself, I need to do something different?
I was stuck, right? It was a series of little things for me, low energy. I did not feel comfortable in my own clothing and just overall frustrated. I was nearing 40, and I think I finally realized that how I was feeling wasn't going to change itself. So I woke up on a Monday. I woke up on a morning and decided I wasn't going to wait till Monday morning. I wasn't going to wait till January 1st, and I made that phone call to PremierU.
And we're so glad that you did, because yes. I'm right there in that age range with you, and I can't tell you how many times I've heard people say, oh, just eat less, exercise
Right.
more. It does not work for everyone. So how is the PremierU approach different, especially when it does come to things like hormones and metabolism?
Yeah, so I like to say test, don't guess, right? Having a conversation, sitting down with a provider, discussing your symptoms, getting lab work, other biometrics to really see what's going on.
And then once, Alisa, you did see what was going on, what has been the biggest change in your life?
The biggest shift for me initially was the knowledge as well as the validation. I had been dismissed by so many doctors telling me that I was too young or just try this. And sitting down with Jordan, she actually listened to me and even explained to me what was going on in my body. And so for the first time, I stopped blaming myself, right? And I worked with Jordan to really develop those sustainable solutions. My only regret is that I didn't do it sooner.
I had a feeling, and I'm guessing that's what you hear so often from your patients. And for women, especially who are watching, who feel stuck like you did, what advice would you have to give them that they should hear today?
Yeah, make the appointment. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then finally, if you could go back and talk to yourself earlier, what would you say?
I would tell myself to stop wasting the time second guessing, right? I knew something didn't feel right. I felt off, and I just needed to trust myself and trust my body. And looking back, I think I would also tell myself there's no timeline, right? Overall, I just wanted to feel better and feel better about myself. And the sooner that I show up for myself, the sooner things start to change.
And we are so thrilled that you are feeling better, not only about yourself, but in going through the world. And friends, you deserve to feel this good, just like Alisa too. So call PremierU at one of their 3 locations to book your consultation. You can also head online to PremierUmed.com.